Chains by Boss. Chains by Boss is now the official sponsor of the Cowboy Up podcast. If you need your custom cowboy chains, you go to Chains by Boss. You can find them on any of your social media. You can find them on TikTok, Chains by Boss on TikTok. You can find them also on Instagram, Chains by Boss, and you can also find them on Facebook. Chains by Boss will deliver the hottest new cowboy chains for you, and we recognize them as our official Cowboy Podcast sponsor. Thanks. And always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace. The Cowboy Up podcast would love to welcome Vosqueros Gang as our official sponsor of the Cowboy Up podcast. Vosqueros Game has all your custom stickers, your custom towels, your custom tumblers, anything you need to represent your team, such as those Dallas Cowboys or even those hated San Francisco 49ers. Vosqueros Gangs have you. You can find them on all social media, especially Instagram and TikTok. The Cowboy Up podcast welcomes Vosqueros Gang as our official sponsor of the show. As always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace. The Cowboy Up podcast welcomes Dominion Custom Clothing. Cowboy fans, if you need your custom suits, your custom sportswear, Dominion Custom Clothing is the company for you. Dominion Custom Clothing also offers a free mobile service to your home, to your business for suit fittings and fabric showing. Dominion Custom Clothing has been a clothier in the Dallas-Fort Worth area for the last 20 years. So if you need that suit for the night out on the town or the tuxedo for the prom or special occasions, Dominion Custom Clothing is the company you have been looking for. And as always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace. From Stop 6, Texas, it's the big fella. It's Dallas Cowboy Chris. And from the 915, Cholo Town, El Paso, it's our man, 21, Armando, 21. And from the hill country of Texas, Austin, it's our man, Retrofit Sports, Hook 'em, it's Rue. And from Tucson, Arizona, the player personnel director of the Cowboy Up podcast is Kuiper AZ. And from the great state of Arizona, he's Mikey 520. What's up? What's up? What's up? Say, man, y'all know what today is. The day is Tuesday, man. What happens on Tuesday? It is the Cowboy Up podcast. Man, let me introduce the crew to you. to my right, to my left, to my right, to my left. Man, my homeboy from the hill country, Texas, capital city, Austin. It's my man Retrofit Sports. Hook 'em! What's up, Rue?
Let me in. Let me in, damn it.
Rue trying to get into that college football national
Let
championship.
me in, bro.
He's trying to
Let
get
me
there.
in.
Hey,
Holidays all
man.
happen, man.
You can't. I'm just going to say this real fast. BYU, Miami, Notre Dame, Virginia. These teams have no business being in front of me. And you all know it. You all know it. I have 3 top 10 wins. And all you can say to me is, "You're not Florida."
well, from the player personnel director of the Cowboy podcast is our man Kuiper. Hey, Z, what's up, Kuiper?
What's good, man?
Man, how was everybody's Thanksgiving, man? How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
Beautiful.
Awesome. Rue, yours? How was your Thanksgiving?
Fantastic Thanksgiving. The casino took half my money. but everything that needed to happen happened, right? Got a dub, got another dub, saw a nice little loss too. It was like, oh, look at you over there losing to the Bears.
Well, yeah, man, mine was pretty cool, man. I hadn't been back to Texas in a minute, man. Kids had a good time. Got to see my other 2 grandchildren, man, and we had a good time. You know, when you go from state to state, and you got so many family and friends back home, you can't see everybody. And I know I kind of ticked off some folks because I didn't get to see them, but bro, it's hard, man, to squeeze everybody in. When it's Thanksgiving going on, you're trying to tailgate, you trying to watch your favorite college team get their ass smashed in on national TV. It's a lot of shit that went on that the big fella tried to get into. But hey, man, I'll be back to Texas soon, man. Shout out to everybody, man, that ran into at the tailgate at the Chiefs game and everything, man. It was fun hanging out with the Can fan, hanging out with the UK Cowboys. Man, they showed up in droves, man. They were 10, 12 deep all the way from the UK. If they support the Cowboys all the way in London, Ireland, Wales, these places, hey man, we can support our boys too. So man, shout out to them, man. If y'all don't follow the UK Cowboys, follow them also. But hey man, let's get into this. Let's get into this gangster shit. Man, look at here. Look at here. Look at here. I got the full transparency. On this show last week, I said that Kansas City would beat us 28-27 in the Thriller. Well, I was so happy I was fucking wrong. I was I was wrong. Everybody on the panel picked the Cowboys except for me, Dallas Cowboy Chris. Can you believe that? Because I was thinking we was gonna lose this game and take them Lions, even though we'll get into that Lions game. But I was just like, man, for some reason, Mahomes kind of got our number. We always keep it close with them, but we hadn't got over the hump with them. But man, oh man, the offense have come alive, and the defense is showing you something that they hadn't showed you all fucking season. And that's since we got Quentin, put it like that. Since we got Quentin Williams, the defense have showed up and showed out. And man, I am super excited about these next 5 games. Now, me and Rue had a 2-hour conversation today on the phone. We had a show on the phone today.
I don't even know how that happened, bro. I really don't. I looked up, I was like, damn, it is fucking 2 hours on my damn phone.
This is no exaggeration, Kuiper. We had a 2-hour conversation on the phone.
Wild.
So we started with college football, then we ended up with the pro football and everything like that. But let's get into the Cowboys and Chiefs. Okay. So first of all, shout out to our head coach. Our head coach, man, had a game plan against the Chiefs, man, and I think he executed it with perfection. a little mix of run, a lot of pass. They got CD was involved, and CD he didn't drop passes this week, and Georgie Pickens was doing Georgie Pickens things. And I don't even call him George. He's Georgie to me, man. Georgie number 3 is has been he just jumping over shit, showing running the whole damn route tree. We got a Malik spotting, man, a 43-yard run up the middle. Jaden Blue, you ought to be ashamed of your goddamn self, or somebody that wasn't even on the damn team come and get your position. That's another story. We'll talk about that later too. But I think the offense, man, was clicking, and hey, Root, we'll start with you, man. What did you think about the offense against those hated Kansas City Chiefs?
The offense showed up when it needed to, but for me, man, this is really, bro, this defense stepped up this game. This defense really showed up and showed out in this game. I know you know what? I'm just going to stick with the offense. The offense, obviously, it was a terrible start. You had a terrible start. Your first drive, first 3 plays, we got an interception. You got Kansas City's on 37-yard line, quick tub, right? Immediately after the touchdown, 8-play drive, you go score. They come back and score, and then after that, after that first quarter, it was like somebody hit the reset button on this game. Because after that first quarter, it felt like we were in complete control of the game throughout the entire game. Dak was just doing whatever he wanted at that point. And really, it just kind of it was really mostly George kind of came because of it was almost like George disappeared after the interception, and it was almost like he was just gone for a minute, and then all of a sudden it's just like bam, George just lighting it up, catching balls over 2 or 3 defenders at a time, just high pointing the ball everywhere. And it's just like, this is why this is the red zone target. This is the man that's going to take you home inside the 20. And it's really nice to see him just kind of light it up, even with CD and everything going on with him, because obviously CD kind of stepped up in the game too. It was almost like everybody just kind of got it together in the game.
Right.
I feel like the offense has been you've seen it kind of take a step back, and in this game they really shined, and that was the kind of the beauty of it to me, because CD stepped up. CD had a couple big catches during some drives on crucial downs, and then George just took the damn game over, man. The acrobatics from this dude catching the ball out of the sky, it's just so great to see him be such a huge target downfield, because it's fucking Spider-Man, dude. It's ridiculous.
Man, guess who's getting a Christmas card from me? It's every Steeler fan and Steeler. Thank you, Steelers.
Absolutely.
You can have that 3rd round pick.
You can have it.
Now we just got to do our job and sign him. Kuiper, man, what did you think about Coach Schottenheimer and his game plan?
I thought it was beautiful, man. For the most part, they really contained Patrick Mahomes defensively. They let Quinnen and the interior get the pressure up, but the edge rushers, they did their job for the most part. Couple of plays here and there, Mahomes got his way, but he's Patrick Mahomes. He's always going to have a couple plays here and there. But for the most part, man, 5 for 13 on 3rd downs for the Kansas City Chiefs. That, to me, was the key stat of the game.
Man, give me that stat one more time. What was it?
5 for 13 on 3rd downs.
Kansas City was 5 for 13 on 3rd down versus the Dallas Cowboys defense. Wow. that's a stat for you, ain't it? That's hey, early in the season, that would have never happened.
Man, you talk about night and day. After those first 2 touchdowns, we forced 6 straight punts. You had 4 punts going into the half and then 2 punts coming out of the half. 6 straight punts from this defense 4 weeks ago was unheard of. Didn't matter who we were playing.
Yes. So, Cowboy Corner Mike, how you doing, man? Happy Thanksgiving, Mike. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope everything was well with you, brother.
Oh, what's going on, you guys? Welcome, everybody. Big fella, happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving as well. Retrofit Sports, it's Rue. Kuiper, Cardinal fan, boo. And then we got Dallas Cowboy Chris, the big fella, chopping it up with Canadians. doing big time things over there being
Man.
Nostradamus.
So, man,
Right.
what did you think? What did you think about Schottenhammer's game plan, brother?
I liked it. I mean, I liked it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I'm not trying to start a debate. I'm not trying to start a ruckus here. I'm not impressed with the last 3 wins.
Okay.
I'm just not. I'm just not impressed. I got to see more.
Well, tell us why, though, Mike. Tell us why.
Yeah, for sure. The Raiders are the Raiders. Okay.
Okay.
I will say the 21-0 deficit against the Eagles, that is pretty impressive, right? But it was 21 points at the start of the second quarter. They had plenty of time to do what they were supposed to do, and they did, right? And the Eagles missed the field goal. We missed the field goal. They left points on the board. We left points on the board. But it's the Eagles, right? It's a divisional opponent. We did what we were supposed to be. We scored on offense. We got back in there somehow, some way, and we fought. It's a little impressive. I'm not gonna lie. The Chiefs, the Chiefs last year were 12-0 in games leading up to a 1-score game. 12-0. This year they're 0-6. We gave them their 6th loss, so we didn't do anything impressive. 5 other teams did the exact same thing we did. They closed out the game against the Chiefs because the Chiefs are not a very good team as they once were last year when they were 12-0 in 1-score games.
Okay.
I got to see more challenges to believe in this team. The Lions, they average 140, and I don't mean to get away from this topics here. The Lions average 140 yards a game.
Right.
Let's see. That's going to be a true test to me.
Okay.
But a downfall Eagles team, an inconsistent Eagles team, an inconsistent Chiefs team, and a bad Raider team. I'm glad we got the wins. I'm glad we got 3-0 there, but it's just not impressive to me.
All right. Well, I'm not trying to turn this into a big thing either, but I want to go back on it. I do. It's not going to be an argument. I just want to say this. Reason I'm impressed, and I'm sure Rue got an opinion, and I want Kuiper to have an opinion on this too. Because earlier in the season, Mike, this would have never happened. It would have never happened at all. Okay, we saw how depleted our defense was, and if our offense didn't score 40 points, the Cowboys wasn't going to win a game. Now it seems like the offense is feeding off the defense's success. They're actually getting people off the field. When you say you're not impressed with an 8-3 team that's in first place. I know they're not the team they had last year, but they're still in first place. You're not impressed with a traditional power the last 8 years going to the NFC Championship game every year. You're not impressed with them beating them because they couldn't beat them 3 weeks ago. Now, I give you the Raider game because the Raiders, everybody's dogging out the Raiders. Okay, I give you that. But I just say right now, I'm impressed with the changes and what the Cowboys defense and offense are accomplishing against good teams. Now, you cannot tell me that the Eagles and the Chiefs aren't a good opponent. Now, they've had issues, okay? They've had issues, but everybody's saying, every talking head, everybody who has something to say was always say, okay, here come the Chiefs now. The Chiefs is in desperation mode, and the Chiefs was in desperation mode against the Cowboys. And I think the Cowboys took the game from them. They took the game from them because there was plenty times. I know I was thinking it, and I'm sure you guys at one point be like, fuck, here come Mahomes. Here he comes. But he didn't because of the Cowboys did what they had to do. I want Rue and I want Kuiper to jump in on this too. Kuiper, let's go with you first. What do you think?
There are certain aspects where I expect more out of this offense, to be honest. I've expected a lot more. I feel like Dak hasn't been playing as great as of late, throwing interceptions and missing passes. So to me, that part is not impressive. But what I am impressed with is the changes in the coaching, the move to a 5 front. That you don't see a lot in the NFL. Teams don't typically just change up an entire scheme overnight. It happened as soon as Quentin Williams came in. I was impressed with that. I'm impressed with the fact that this team seems a lot more connected with each other. It seems like there's a lot more continuity with each other than before. Nobody's really blaming each other anymore. You can't really say, it's the defense's fault. It just seems like this team's a little more balanced, I guess. That would be what I'm impressed with. But I do agree the Raiders should have probably been a better game, a bit more of a blowout. The Eagles, their offense has sucked ass these past few weeks. And honestly, I expected the win because I told you guys even before the game, Mahomes is trash this year in one-score games. The Dallas Cowboys were going to win that shit.
All right. Root, what did you think about it?
I feel like when you put up 33 points on an NFL team, that's pretty good. I mean, you want 40 on the Raiders? Fine. I guess we'll go get them one more time next time. But 33, I feel like you can stick the fork in them. They're done. They only scored 16 points in that game. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing, man. 3 weeks ago, when I said we'd go 2 out of 3 in these next 3 games, I got the eyebrow, I got the stink eye, I got the okay.
From me, you got it
okay. I was like, okay. And it's like, okay, I can take it. And you know what? I'm just gonna keep it to myself because it's like when here's the thing: the problem with this defense for the last half decade has been the run defense. That has been our problem forever. That's been our problem this entire time. We cannot stop the run. We can't stop the run. Can't stop the run.
Right.
I get it. It's Kareem Hunt, it's Ashton Genty, and it's Saquon Barkley on a really bad year.
Mm-hmm.
But if this happens again against Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, now what? Now what?
That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I said.
But the thing is, I'm just saying it's to say that it's nothing against a desperate Chiefs team. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me because number one, they're the favorite going into the game. Number two, everybody's in from what you're looking at is still looking at this team like they still have weapons. They still have Patrick Mahomes. They still have Andy Reid. They still have a 20% chance to make it into the playoffs. And we'll see if they figure out a way to sneak in or not because the Chargers still have to win ball games. But if they end up in the playoffs too, we're looking at this win like it's like to try to diminish this win to me is kind of funny. Because at the end of the day, it's still the defending Super Bowl champions, and it's still the team that came off the championship. And yeah, the Eagles' offense has not been great. I'll be the first one to tell you that. They have an average-ass quarterback, and in every statistic, they're ranked 25th or worst. Not only that, their run game is average at best. But that defense was legit. And they got out to a huge lead in the very beginning of that game, and all they had to do was not screw it up. But 21 is their max, so it just, it is what it is for the Eagles. But the only thing I guess I really don't agree with is diminishing the wins. When you take that away, it's hard to win games in the NFL. If they beat Detroit, we're looking at it. And not only that, it's a Detroit team coming off a loss that's angry, that's upset, that I'm sure is coming into this game like, oh, we trounced these boys last year. But it's well, what are we going to say next week, right? Is it going to be the same old thing? Because the thing is, I agree with Kuiper in terms of how the offense has looked. I feel like the offense has kind of been a little up and down and a little cringy at times, and that's why these slow starts seem so unusual. Because if you look at the first quarter of these last 2 games, my God, are they ugly? They're ugly first quarters. But every time the bell had to be answered, Cowboys answered the bell. Because, I mean, even if you look at it, fourth quarter, it's they basically tie up the game, right?
Yeah.
8-play drive, 28-21. What does Patrick Mahomes do? 3 and out, 2 yards. We're back on the field goal. Now we're up by 10. They catch the last one at the end. I mean, you need a miracle. The thing is, with how this defense is playing and watching the game, I was like, I had no fear of losing this game at any point during the game. After we made it a ball game in that second quarter, it was like we just took it over after that. It was like a completely different team. And my only thing is, this team is built to win in this time of the season because of how well we're going to play against the run with Kenny Clark and Quinnen Williams. Your pass rush is already looking better than it ever has this entire season. You can't convert third and whatever you want anymore because that's what it was like the first 10 weeks of this season. We had 6 straight punts from the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
As much as you want to say they've been outplayed or whatever this year, how many teams have done that to them this year? I'd be curious to know. 5 teams have forced 6 straight punts out of the Chiefs this year? Yeah. 6 straight? Mm-hmm. I'd be curious to know if that's true. But I believe you because I know you probably dug into it. But if you knew that,
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
If you knew that off the top of your head, I was about to be like, this motherfucker is like a lunatic. Now. Like, how are you even looking that up right now?
They did have one win. They did have one. It was the week before you guys.
Yeah, against the Colts. Now, Corner, I want to give you the last word because you brought this up because we rebutted. I want you to have the last word on this segment.
There hasn't been a game in the last 3 games that we played that I said we can hang in the playoffs.
Okay.
That's why it's not impressive to me. We've seen this with 36 wins in 3 years and came out and laid a goose egg. This Lions running game will be a true test. If we go, it's going to be a miracle if we make the playoffs. I don't think we're making the playoffs. Even if we win out, because I don't think the Eagles are going to drop 2 games. I just don't see it. But if we get into playoffs and we go in that wild card game and they run the snot out of that football, we're going to look back at that Lions game and say, well, we couldn't do it against the Lions. What makes you think we can do it now? Now, if we win this Lions game and we stop Jahmyr Gibbs and their other running backs who are really good to – I'll say to 100 yards. If you stop the Lions running game to 100 yards, that's really good because what they're doing on that running game is fantastic. So even if they hit a century, I'm happy. All right. But that's what's going to give me more confidence going to the playoffs. Not a single game has gave me confidence for the playoffs. The Cowboys did what they were supposed to do. They hang points at home. They played the Eagles and the Chiefs at home where they put up points. They beat a bad Raiders team. They could have easily lost to the Raiders like we did to the Cardinals. No offense, Kuiper, right? But we let a bad team beat us. So they win at home. They score points at home. We've seen that. Okay. Yeah. The Lions game, the Lions offense against our defense will be a true test. Now their defense is beat up. The Lions defense is beat up. I don't care about that. I think Dak and this offense can put up points. But I said that against the Cardinals too, and they didn't put up points against the Cardinals. I said that against many teams, and the offense really stuttered. An offense who has been fully healthy outside of a couple of tackles, right? Mm-hmm. This offense has to be able to win on the road. That's gonna be a telltale sign for playoff success. And this defense has to stop the running game for playoff success. They just have to. None of these games that we've won has shown me that they can do this stuff in the playoffs. If they can hang with the 49ers, if they can hang with the Seahawks, if they can hang with the Bears, a Bears team that already beat them this year, they have not shown me that they can hang with that. Yeah, you have to look at that because those are the playoff teams, Rue. Those are the playoff
teams. And I get that, but we're already that confident that Sam Darnold's just not going to be the exact same guy he was in the playoffs last year?
I don't care. I can't look at that. I can't look at that because I know who the Cowboys are in the playoffs. Dude, are you going to tell me after these 3 games you're confident with the Cowboys going into the playoffs, knowing the resume? We could talk. If you talk about Sam Darnold, you have to talk about the Cowboys too because they haven't done anything.
Fair enough.
All right. So back to the Chiefs.
Sorry, like I said, I
mean, I can't argue the point because you're not wrong. I mean, the fact of the matter is, the playoffs are what they are.
Right.
I'm just saying that entire time that issue that truly needed to be addressed to fix that playoff problem, I think it's been addressed. And I think to prove your point, once it happens against the Lions, I don't know what else anybody's going to be able to say. Because if they can't crack if the Lions don't crack 100 and we end up winning that game in their building, some low score 21-17 type shit? Are we going to say it's not impressive because they didn't have Amon-Ra St. Brown? Are we going to say it's not impressive because of, whatever reason it may be? I'm just saying there's always some reason to say this or that, but going into the game, there was plenty of people that were looking at the Cowboys like, oh, come on, it's Pat. It's going to be a close game. We already know what the deal is. You can't tell me that's not the narrative going into the game. They still managed a way to win. And the offense got it together in the latter part of the game, but the way the defense is stopping other teams, it's what is the only thing that I'm actually looking forward to going forward, because this is what you need to win in the latter part of the year. This run stop has been what's missing this entire time. And honestly, credit to the fucking ownership up top. Because as much as we bitch and we piss and we moan and whatever, and this, that, and the third, these moves made sense and they're working. And it's only a matter of time before we see the Eagles drop another game to either the Chargers or the Bills or whoever it's going to be. Fine. Both of those. And then, bro, it could be somebody random. It could be the Commanders, as bad as that offense is played. It could be anyone.
They play them twice. So this is what my opinion on it, and we'll get back to the Chiefs game. You can't deny that the team has gotten better. It's obvious. The eye test don't lie. From and I do mean offense, from the fucking Cardinals game to now.
I do mean offense.
I do mean the offense, because shit, we should have beat the Cardinals. Hell, that's the last time Kuiper team won. Shit was against the Cowboys. So that's why. But it is what it is. I think they have improved, and against the Chiefs, man, they showed me something, because you can't tell me the Chiefs didn't lose that much. They just these losing these one score games, where last year they was winning them. You remember that year? And I know Rue remember this vividly. Remember that year when the Texas Rangers won all those one score games? All those one score games, got to the playoffs and we got our ass whipped. Okay, because one score games, and then the next season they stopped. They started winning the games. So it's just in reverse for the Chiefs. The Chiefs was winning those one-score games last year. This year they're not. Yeah. But that don't make them a bad team, because they lose. Everybody, think about it. Everybody always say they get up for the Cowboys because the Cowboys is the most hated team. So Cowboys going to get their best from everybody every time they play, right? So you don't think the Eagles aren't getting their best every time they play? You don't think the Chiefs are getting their best from the other team every time they play? So how can you say you're not impressed with the Cowboys beating both teams? Okay, that's your opinion. But let's get back to these Chiefs, man.
Not impressed.
Real quick, I have one last thing to say, though.
Go ahead.
I trust this run defense a lot more, but this pass defense is still sorry as fuck. It's still bad. These corners are getting cooked, and the safeties still don't make any plays in the passing game.
Whoa.
They still do not make plays.
What corners are getting cooked on my defense?
What do you mean? Patrick Mahomes just passed for 4 touchdowns.
And Siobhan Revel
cooked. AJ Brown cooked.
I got something for you.
If you're going to look at the playoffs too, or the teams coming up, you're not. All these teams have really good receivers and good passing games.
I got something for you. Rookie quarterback Siobhan Revel has allowed 5 receptions for 61 yards and 89 coverage snaps in his first 3 games in his NFL career. So when you say corners are getting cooked, I need you to specify names, because Siobhan Revel isn't one of them.
Deron Bland and the slot corners.
No.
Deron Bland is still getting cooked.
Disagree on that.
He disagrees. All right. So I'm still worried about our secondary too. I it's going to help that Amon-Ra is not going to play, but I'm with y'all, man, about this. I'm jumping forward, but anyway, I want to go back to the Chiefs. Because we got off subject. I'm sorry. So you know, I have to give a shout out to the O line too. Did we give up a sack?
No,
we did not. Guess who didn't play? Tyler Guyton didn't play. You know, I was like, thank you, Tyler, for sitting your ass on the bench. You know, I appreciate that. You know, you stay there as long as you need to. I was impressed with the whole receiving core. Dude, they showed their ass. They be good. And we got sacks. Clowney got 2 sacks. They were the quietest 2 sacks in the world, but he got 2 sacks. And,
they were hustle sacks.
They were hustle sacks.
They were.
Yeah. Easy E got a sack. It was kind of quiet too. I think Demarion is looking better and better every week. You can tell. I think once that brace comes off his leg, I think you're gonna see Agent Zero to another level, man.
I hope that brace never comes off. Not this year. Not this year.
Well,
you don't want to rush that.
You know what I'm saying. I'm not saying this year the brace is coming. I'm talking about when he's completely. Maybe I should say it like this: when Demarion is completely healthy. Okay, I think the defense and the linebacking crew, especially the linebacker crew, it looks better. Even though Patrick Mahomes got him a couple times on that one scramble, he was spying him. I think he just took a bad angle, but when he was in the spot position, Patrick didn't run that much. So I think it was pretty good. Rue, what you think?
I mean, shit, I don't know.
I'm talking about the defense as a whole. What did you think about the performance?
Honestly, I think, man, as much as y'all may roll your eyes or whatever, I think this defense gets a boost when Trayvon Diggs comes back next week or this week, in 2 days. I mean, you're gonna complain about. I mean, you got obviously you want to talk about AJ Brown. AJ Brown never go off on Trayvon Diggs. I'll tell you that much. For what you're looking at on the defensive side of the ball, man, it's really night and day for what we've seen. And honestly, if we're going to talk about a hustle play, man, Kevontae Turpin probably saved our season. That was the most unreal. That was the most unreal awareness to jump on that fumble in front of like 4 Kansas City Chiefs players. He saved our damn season right there. Like that was one of the most unreal little head on a swivel plays you're going to see all year. That was a hell of a heads up play. And really, he stepped up this game because I was ready to kill Kevontae Turpin last game.
Oh yeah.
I was ready to kill Kevontae Turpin, man.
Oh yeah.
I was ready to be like, oh hell no, get him the hell out of here. This man is fumbling the ghosts. Like, no. Get him going, man. He really came through in this game talking about hustle plays, man. He really lit it up this game because he had some good clutch catches, he had some good runs, and he was that tool that we needed him to be, all year this season. And that fumble really it saved our year. So I mean, hats off to him on that. But when it comes to this defense, man, I don't know why y'all shake your heads at Trayvon Diggs so damn much. But looking at this secondary as a whole, you've got some players you can shuffle in and out now. Because I mean, you've got Bland, and Bland can go back to the slot that he's used to playing. You've got Diggs that you can stick on that left side, and then Rebel's really come into his own, and you have depth with other guys. That we can rotate in and out. So I feel like the secondary is going to get better. I feel like this defense as a whole is going to get better. You have to remember they've only been back together for a few games. These guys have been out like all year, and Quinnen just got here. Clark still. I can't imagine it's easy just going from defense to defense. And I mean, you just heard Kuiper tell you they've completely changed the entire scheme. So this defense is still molding. It's still growing. But the fact that it's making stops and it's doing its job better than I expected it to do this quickly, Because, I mean, bro, think about how this game started. 14-0.
Yeah.
14-0.
Yeah.
14-0 off a quick score. And it's like, man, with this defense, like, I don't know. And they've been able to hold it last two games against teams that the Eagles, more than likely, according to all of you guys, are going to win the division and they're going to end up being in the playoffs. So that's a pretty good win. And then the Chiefs, maybe not. I mean, I don't know, but they were desperate in the game, and I'm sure a lot of you lost money on them. So we'll see how that turns out.
So, Ru, I want you to do one thing, and I want Kuiper and Corner to rebut this. Sell me on Trayvon Diggs. What are we missing? Because to me, the eye test is ugly. Tell me what we're missing, though, Ru.
It's just about, I feel like what the problem has been for the most part with this defense throughout the first part of the year was scheme and personnel. You had no pass rush, and you were giving quarterbacks so much time that I don't care who you stick back there. You can reincarnate Deion Sanders and bring him back. It ain't going to work. If you have an eternity to throw, I don't care who you stick back here. It's not going to work. The thing with Trayvon, you can't deny the man's ability to stay in front, to pick off balls, to be aggressive and to make tackles. He makes tackles. You see it consistently from him. You see him get involved in plays, and bro, if you talk about hustle plays, he has that hustle. And honestly, for me, I'm not overly impressed with what I've seen with DaRon Bland. Like, we gloss over Bland. Like he hasn't, like he's just played outstanding these last, this season. And for me, it's you get to put these guys in spots where they're more comfortable. DaRon can go back to the slot, give Trayvon the left side and rotate these guys in and out, keep them fresh. And for me, it's even just depth. He's not the future anymore. He's not the go-to guy anymore. That's not the point. Is he good enough to add value to this defense? Of course he is. Your future is Revel. Your future is what's Bland, because you've already paid him, and we gotta hope that he pans out, right? But if you have the depth, I mean, we still have Elam. You still have the young kid's name is.
I thought Elam's gone.
Not Elam. The young kid. I'm trying to remember his name now. It's escaping my mind.
Stewart.
That's him. Stewart.
Freddie Stewart.
This is a healthy rotation. That's the beauty of it, man. I'm not expecting him to be, 11 pick Trayvon Diggs. That's not what I'm expecting. What I am expecting is with what he brings, it makes my secondary better. I sure as shit am not worse. Like, listen to y'all talk about this guy coming back. It's like, oh, did we get worse?
It will be, yes.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
I mean, we'll find out on Thursday. But you know what you're going to tell me? You're going to tell me, oh, well, Amon-Ra wasn't there, and all they had was Jameson Williams, and then it's going to be like, all right, well, I guess we're going to wait till
Don't ever put words in Cowboys Corner's mouth. You never know what I'm going to say.
Well, go ahead, Cowboy Corner, then. Go ahead, then. Since, we don't want to put words in your mouth, tell us how you feel about Trayvon.
I can't trust him. I can't trust Trayvon Diggs. Period, point blank. I think he's a cancer to the locker room. I wanted him traded at the trade deadline. If you look at when Trayvon Diggs was not on the field, DaRon Bland played better. I think he's a cancer. He's toxic. It all started when he got fined $500,000. He said he would make it back at incentives. I thought we were going to see a hungry Trayvon Diggs. We've seen the complete opposite. And then Parsons gets traded. He does a press conference at training camp with Micah Parsons talking about DNs who've been paid and things like that. So he's already been sour with the Joneses in that aspect of it. Again, cancer. Then he had a really bad year. He's ranked 68th in Pro Football Focus out of 110. That's not good cornerback play. I'd rather have Brandon Carr in his third year of the Dallas Cowboy than Trayvon Diggs right now. Then at the end of the day, he gets concussions at home. And then there's reports that there's a knee injury and then Clarence Thomas and Trayvon Diggs are best friends. So Clarence Thomas reports that Trayvon Diggs needs knee surgery. So he's on IR for 4 weeks, thinking that he's quit on his team again. Because remember, Trayvon Diggs quit on his team last year. Jerry, Steven, even Mike McCarthy was blown away that Trayvon Diggs checked himself into IR. So then there's no surgery. He's on the field practicing. He looks fine. I don't want this guy anywhere near this team right now. He's an absolute cancer, and he needs to go.
Okay. Before you rebut, Rue, I want Kuiper to jump in on this. Kuiper, what you think about Trayvon coming back?
Okay, here's my thing. Okay, Trayvon Diggs has only ever been a big play corner, right? His MO was always getting interceptions and jumping the ball. He's always let up big yardage. He's in a year when he had 13 interceptions, he still let up 1,000 yards receiving, right? So this year when he has played, even if there wasn't a good D line, okay, I'll give you that, sure. But we saw him getting burnt out, right? Even with the QB could throw it, he could have had 2 seconds to throw, and he was still going to get burnt. And you're telling me he's coming back from a knee injury? He's lost so much acceleration already and so much speed to be able to do what he's done best, which is jump the ball and play from behind to get the interceptions. He doesn't have that ability to do that anymore. And he's still bad in coverage, man. He's shown it all year, and he's still gonna be injured. He's not fully healthy. He's not fully healthy. I could tell you that right now. Even if he's coming back from IR on a knee injury, he's not gonna be fully healthy.
All right, Rue, I'll give you the final word on it.
I mean, honestly, my only thing with him, it's just depth, man. Like the cancer stuff and all the other things that Corner is talking about, I can't really speak on that, man. I've read a little bit about it. I know he did a knee injury and whatever the hell happened with him at home and the concussion and whatnot. Right. But with the way Shoddy has operated, I don't think they would bring him back if they didn't think that he was on board to just do his thing and play as good as he can so he can get traded somewhere else next season. Because I don't believe he'll be back here. I don't believe that Trayvon Diggs is going to be wearing a star on his helmet next season. But at this point, he's here. So it'd be in his best interest to just shut up and play so he can get picked up and go somewhere next year or get traded or whatever it's going to be. I don't see how he makes us worse is my thing. Keep telling me that he makes us worse. I don't see it. And we'll find
put these on.
Yeah, I'm going to need to, I guess. Because I don't see how you can tell me that when it's like, I don't know how we're just blaming him for the porousness that this defense has been all year. Like it's Trayvon Diggs' fault that we can't get no pressure, that we can't stop the run, that our linebackers run around like Frankenstein. Like really, that's his fault?
No, but the plays he got burnt on, those were his fault.
Bro, not.
I mean, receivers are beating them 4 yards up the
where it's
field.
not his. It's not his assignment. This zone scheme that he's running, this is not what they have been running. He don't, bro. He plays aside and he plays on man. A lot of these times that you guys are talking about, he get burnt. It's not even his assignment,
dude. He got burnt on man and then went and had a concussion at home, bro. He wanted man. They played man. He got burnt in man. He said, "Dude, let me hit my head real quick. I gotta get away from this team."
I get it. He's not obvious. He's obviously got something going on that I can't explain.
He don't be a Cowboy.
I can't speak on that, but I don't think Schottenheimer's bringing him back. If that's the case,
but it ain't. But it ain't up to Schottenheimer. This is a Jerry Jones string pull. He's been on the radio vouching for him. Schottenheimer ain't vouching for him. Stephen Jones ain't vouching for him. This is a Jerry Jones move to try to clear the muddy.
Jerry Jones. I'm just saying, all it would take is a knock from Schottenheimer's door. Hey, he fucking up this shit. I'm just saying, like, I mean, how hard is it to do? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I can't imagine being scared to knock on my boss's door. Hey, he's fucking this up. Like,
what
really?
Other coaches have done it.
He benched Pickens and Lamb
for a series.
It's
for a series.
Say
Come on,
whatever you
that's
want.
so much
Say what, Mike
different.
McCarthy wouldn't have done it.
Abdul
Mike
Carter
McCarthy
got
wouldn't have done
sit. Abdul Carter got sit a whole quarter. There's a difference.
Mike McCarthy wouldn't have done
All right.
it. Can't say I'm wrong. goddamn.
Mike McCarthy suspended Zeke for a series or two. Yes, he did.
Zeke was washed by the time he got
And
Mike McCarthy.
you told me he wouldn't,
do
but he did it. I gave you an example of him doing it.
That's not even the same thing, and you know it.
They,
We're gonna
they,
say it's the same
Trayvon
thing.
Diggs is washed.
They sat.
You're acting like I'm saying he's the next superstar for the team or he's this or that. I'm saying he's a good depth piece for the team. That's all I am saying. Y'all acting
Good
like
as a
that's
stretch.
crazy.
But he's
Good
not
as a
good
stretch.
depth.
He's not good depth.
Okay. I mean, we'll find out.
I know my
Well, hopefully not. I don't want him playing.
I mean, he's playing on
I could
Thursday
just
from what I
envision
saw.
Jameson Williams running a fucking streak right past him. Or
It's
even
funny that we
Tesla.
only see it when it
Tesla's
happens
gonna
to him. We don't see it when it happens to Bland. We don't see it when it happens to anybody else. We only see it when
we
it
seen it
happens
against
to him.
Bland against the Cardinals.
for the past few weeks. He got smoked by Marvin Harrison, and
Hey,
he
you
got
hold your-
fucking
you hold your
blasted
tongue.
about that.
Hold your tongue.
He made him somersaulted. He made him somersault. Come
That
on,
was bad.
that's smoking.
He did a cartwheel.
He got
in the
noodle
end zone.
legs.
I ain't
That
got to
was
keep.
bad.
I ain't got to keep bringing up.
That was
old shit.
rough. Yeah. Look, that was
Well,
your
what do
last
you
win.
think, big fella?
That was
What,
so
what
And
do
I
you
will
think, big
take it. You
fella?
know why? Because the biggest fan base in the NFL will keep bringing it up, and it will stay in their mind.
What does big fella think about Trayvon Cancer Diggs?
Cancer Diggs.
Well, I'm on both of y'all sides, but I'm not gonna play Switzerland. I'm gonna tell you how I really feel. I just think watching him this season, watching him with my eye test, Trayvon is done. Remember we was watching Tyron Smith, and everybody wanted to keep him because he was a longtime Cowboy. But when you
That
can't
was
block,
me.
when you can't block nobody, you can't block nobody. When we started getting on Mozzie ass because he was a first round pick, and you getting on skates every week, okay? I was the biggest Mozzie fan in the world just because he came from Michigan. But when it's obvious you wasn't a good enough pro, you know, you got to get your ass out of here. They got him out of here. Taco Chart is a lot of people. But I'm saying is when you watch Diggs this season, I'm not talking about previous season. This season, his ass has been getting smoked. I hate when we blame everybody else for a player getting smoked. But when you see that player in the frame with that other player, I don't know if it's a zone, a man coverage, a 3 deep, 3 high, cover 2, cover 3. I don't know. The closest person you see is the one who guarded him, right? And it's been Diggs trailing. And when Diggs got them 12 interceptions that year, he was always in the trail position. I remember the best interception I see him do was in New England. Remember that New England game, that Sunday game, man, that little shootout going to overtime. He picks off the ball. The next fucking play, touchdown on Diggs. So he's so 50-50, but this year he been more 30-70. So that's my opinion on Trayvon. Hopefully him sitting out, he may have gotten his stuff together or whatever. So I'm just hoping. I'm hoping he plays because I actually like Trayvon. I do. What? I really do. I like Trayvon Diggs. But dude, he's been playing like ass. You know, in the words of that punk ass trick ass Shady McCoy, he's ass. it is what it is, you know. So, but hopefully, man, he come back and he play better, man. But like Kuiper says, man, his whole game was
okay. My bad. That was my mom.
So, but yeah, like Kuiper said, man, his biggest thing was trail position and getting picks, making us speed, and I don't see his speed anymore. I mean, it was a benefit because when he was at Alabama, he started as a wide receiver. They moved him in the corner because he had the speed. He ain't got it no more. I don't think he does. That's just me, my opinion. So, you know, we'll agree to disagree like we have this whole show.
I love it. Fair enough.
I love the barbershop. Anyway, well, let's close out these Chiefs, man. Even though the Dallas Texans, I'm sorry, the Chiefs lost to these Cowboys, man. Yeah, when we were there at AT&T, it was a sea of red, man. Those Chiefs fans showed up and showed out. Oh my God, they had took over
Fucking
the
Swifties.
stadium. Dude, them damn Swifties was there, and they was talking cash shit during the tailgate. But it was a mighty, mighty quiet day.
Ain't no black magic over there anymore.
Ain't none. But on to Detroit. On to Detroit. Up in there, in the great state of Michigan. The Lions are having a time. The Bears are number one in their division with Green
Can't
Bay
believe that.
two, and the Lions is just like the Cowboys, fighting to get their butt into the playoffs. The Lions will not have Amon-Ra St. Brown. They tried to get their center that was retired back on the team, but hell, his hamstring is falling off his ass. So he play. Dan Campbell will always try to throw a bag of tricks at the Cowboys. You know they do. I think he's been pissed off ever since that game that the referees called the not identifying touchdown
Eligible.
receiver, and ever since then he's been trying to embarrass the Cowboys.
I was at that game,
and it has been that way. So my Kuiper, give us your scouting report on those lines for me. Can you do that for me, brother?
There's no denying that offensive line is it's decent, but the run game is so elite, man. Jahmyr Gibbs is their entire offense at the moment, but they're missing on Monroe. Sure, they have their top two tight ends out. Jared Goff he loves to throw to the tight ends, so that's a third string tight end playing against you guys. And as far as the defense, man, Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph still are holding it down for them. Then Campbell is as good of an inside linebacker as there is, but their pass rush isn't as good. Aiden Hutchinson is not playing to his full strength. He's not playing that good this year. He's still an elite edge rusher, but he's not as usual self. I think the Cowboys are going to have to figure out a way to get CeeDee Lamb the ball early and often and beat out Brian Branch.
Okay. Corner, what is your key to victory versus these Lions, man? What do you think we need to do, man?
We got to keep. We can't give Jahmyr Gibbs a chance. We got to win time of possession here. If the slants work to GP, then they work. But other than that, we need to keep things, discipline, and we got to be physical. But I want to see a better run than pass ratio again in this game. Milk the clock, score when you're supposed to score. Don't settle for touchdowns. And guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to see a wide receiver screen on 3rd and 9.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The worst play in any playbook. I hate the wide receiver screen. I can't stand the tunnel screen.
Javonte Williams, Malik Davis. This is your game. Go handle it. And guys, and one more thing before I give up the keys here. We have 15 fumbles. And the majority of them fumbles came in the last 3 games.
Really?
Yeah.
We got to clean up the damn fumbling.
Okay.
Keep the ball in your hands and not on the turf.
Now, don't you think we cleaned up the penalties some, though? The penalty, it has been.
I'd rather have penalties than fumbles.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. You're right. But we cleaned them up. We cleaned up that penalties, some too. So, Rue, give me what you think we need to do against these lines, man.
Take away the explosive plays. They can score so quickly.
Yes.
Like Jahmyr Gibbs can crack one for 60, 70 yards on any given moment. Like Jameson Williams can crack one at any given moment. Like do not give them the explosive plays. Do not let them score at will quickly, because they will quickly.
Right. Yeah, man. Mine is very simple, man. Give me them 3 and outs. Give me, man. We've been getting 3 and outs. I mean, I agree with what everybody just said, but my big thing with the Cowboys is getting off the damn field and get the ball back to number 4. That's what I want. Get off the damn field because the last couple times we played the Lions has been trying to embarrass the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I mean, you just like a real lion playing with their food before they rip their head off. That's what the Lions was doing to us last year. You remember? They just playing with us. Okay, yeah, let's go real quick. All right, no, hold back. Just take a knee real quick and let's play with their ass some more. That's basically. But the Lions can't be messing around against the Cowboys this week because they got to keep pace too. They got to hope people lose too. So that's why I'm really excited about this game, man. Another Thursday night when my ass is gonna be at work and I'm not happy.
Oh no!
I am not
That's
happy.
rough.
Bro.
I won't actually get off until halftime of the game.
Oh, that's good. That's better than nothing.
Yeah.
It's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me, bro. I'm one of those. I gotta see everything.
No,
I
you're right.
every kick, every second. If I know the Cowboys are on live and I'm not watching it, dude,
Oh,
I can't.
it drives me
work.
nuts.
I can't
Right.
work. I can't. You expect
100% with you, bro.
because I'm gonna be doing everything else, but trying to work. I'm gonna be on my damn phone on this little bitty ass screen trying to watch my boys instead on that 85. So man, it's like this, man. I'm really excited about this Thursday. I know Prime is really happy they're getting a good game because two teams that need a victory bad. I think this is going to be a humdinger. So
Can I say one more thing on this game though?
definitely go ahead.
The last 2 games have been the ugliest games for the Lions this past year, right?
Mm-hmm.
The difference has been teams are blitzing and getting after Jared Goff. He looks so uncomfortable these last 2 games. The Dallas Cowboys can do that. Get him off his game. He can't throw on the run. You make him move around, it's over.
Yeah, he is a strictly pocket quarterback. He is that. Yeah. So, yeah, he and what was his other 2 receivers' name? Not Amon-Ra, the other 2 guys. The
J-Mo, Tesla.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, man, I think we got to pick one and lock them down. So, let's do this, man. We were doing a real quick show today. I still hadn't had time to collect scores. Do y'all want to pick some games before we get out of here?
Let's
Let's
do it.
do it.
Pick some goddamn games. Let's pick some games. All right, man. Is that the game? Yeah. The Seattle Sea Chickens, man, who's on a roll versus the Atlanta Falcons. I will never, ever, ever in my life pick the Falcons, but hey, we'll start with Corner. Corner, who you want?
Give me the Seahawks.
Rue.
Give me the chickens.
Kuiper.
Give me the fuckhead Seahawks.
Yeah, give me these sea chickens up here in Seattle. This before the season started, this looked like a real good game, but I don't know. These two dumpster fire. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers. Are you doing that, Rue?
No.
No, I forgot. They got updates now. They'll hold a thing for 10 seconds now. All right. The Pittsburgh Steelers versus those hated Baltimore Ravens. Kuiper, who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
All right, Rue.
I don't think Lamar is right, man. I'm going Steelers.
All right, Corner.
Ravens.
I'm gonna go Ravens too. All right, we got Tennessee Titans versus the Cleveland Browns. This is gonna be a snoozer. Kuiper, who you want?
Give me Cam Ward, the way fucking better QB.
All right, Mike, who you want?
Give me the Cleveland Browns. Shedeur gets his first win.
Second win because he beat the Raiders.
Oh, he beat the Raiders?
Yeah, he beat the Raiders.
Oh, shit. His second win. His first win against the Titans.
All right. Rue, who you want?
Bro, give me the dog pound at home.
All right, give me the dog pound too. Indianapolis, I think they lost.
Myles Garrett might have 100 sacks in that game. Dude.
Yeah. We got Indy versus the Scratchy Kittens. Kuiper, who you got?
Honestly, I'm gonna go with the Scratchy Kittens.
Oh, yeah, okay. Mike?
I don't see the Colts losing 3 in a row. Give me the Colts.
Rue?
I'm going Colts one more time.
Give me the Colts also. All right. Washington, the Commanders versus Minnesota. Man, this is gonna be a snoozer too. Kuiper, who you got?
Shit. As long as they have JJ or Bosner, they're gonna lose. Give me the Commanders.
All right. Corner.
Commanders.
Rue. Excuse me, Rue.
Commanders.
Yeah, give me the Commanders too. Miami versus the Jets, man. They got some snoozers this week, don't they? We'll start with you, Rue. Who you want?
Who's even playing quarterback for the Jets?
Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod.
It is Tyrod, right? Give me Tua. Give me Tua and the Dolphins.
All right. Corner.
Did Tyrod play last week when the Jets won?
Yeah.
Give me the Jets.
All right. Kuiper.
Yeah, give me the Jets.
I want the Jets too. New Orleans versus Tampa Bay. I'll go first. I'll take Tampa Bay. Kuiper, who you want?
Tampa Bay.
Rue, who you want?
Tampa.
Mike, who you want?
Tampa Bay.
All right. Cincinnati with Joe Burrow back in the Buffalo. I think this is going to be a nice little shootout. Rue, who you want?
Cincinnati.
Okay. Kuiper, who do you want?
Cincinnati only because they have to.
Okay. Mike, who do you want?
The Bills.
Give me the Bills. All right. We got the Denver Broncos versus is this gonna be unanimous?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Broncos. All right, everybody want the Broncos. We got a good Norris division, the Bears and the Packers in Lambeau. I'll go first. Give me Chi-Town. Kuiper.
I just don't think Caleb is capable of doing anything real. Give me the Packers.
All right. Rue, who do you want? Sorry.
The Bears.
All right. Corner, who do you like?
It's December. It's Wisconsin. It's cold. Give me the Packers.
All right.
Because it's sunny in Chicago and shit.
Yeah.
It's a little colder in
It is
Green Bay,
fucking
Wisconsin.
cold as shit in Chicago. This windy fucking city.
I bet it's colder in Wisconsin. Green Bay, Wisconsin.
You're right.
Than it is
It's
Chicago,
colder in
Illinois.
Wisconsin, but it destroys your soul when it rips through you in Chicago.
That's funny. All right. The Los Angeles Rams versus those hated goddamn Arizona goddamn Cardinals. I go first, man. Give me the Rams. Rue, who you want?
Rams coming off a loss? Dude, come on. Rams.
All right, Kuiper.
Yeah, whatever. Go Rams.
Corner, who you want?
Rams.
I'm sorry, dude.
Houston Texans versus the Dallas Texans. Give me the Dallas Texans. Rue.
Shit. Kansas City at home.
Okay. Kuiper.
Give me that Houston defense.
Okay. Cowboy Corner.
I'm with Kuiper here. Give me the Texans.
Okay. The hated punk ass trick ass Philadelphia Eagles versus those Los Angeles Chargers. Rue, who do you want?
LA.
Okay. Corner.
I can't say it. Herbert's out. Trey Lance is not beating him. Philadelphia gets the win.
All right.
Wait, Herbert's out?
Yeah.
I thought he was coming back.
He just got surgery.
What?
Yep.
Oh,
So, Kuiper, who you want?
damn. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
Okay, I am going with Trey Lance. Give me Trey. I believe in you, Trey. Give us something to be excited about. that's the Monday night game. So
he's not done for the year, though.
No.
It's week to week.
Yeah.
I
So
sworn he was coming back. Right.
Yeah. So this Thursday, man, your Dallas Cowboys versus those little bitty Lions up in Detroit. I will go first. Give me the Cowboys this one, man. Give me the Cowboys 31-30. Kuiper.
I'm gonna go 42. No, scratch that. 35-20 to 31. Give me the Lions.
All right. Rue.
I'm going low. I'm going 23-17 Cowboys.
All right. And Cowboy corner.
23-28 Lions.
All right. Man, appreciate y'all jumping in on a late Tuesday night. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate that, man. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Appreciate everybody that joined in on the chat. The folks watching us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Appreciate y'all checking us out. Man, y'all be safe. Please don't be texting me the score because I'm gonna be pissed off. Try to avoid the game as much as possible until I get home, but you know it's gonna be virtually impossible. But
Hey, man, just stick that phone on do not disturb and just
exactly, man. Like the big fella always say, man, Dallas Cowboys for life. Man, we'll see y'all next time.
Puro pinche Cowboys.
Yeah, let me give a big shout out to Sports Second Louis Joe, bro, in the building. Always WWE. Ivan Sosa in the building.
You see him?
The loyalist. You got Cowboy Beat in the building.
The great Cowboy Beat.
Big shout out, man. Big shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all joining. We only growing, guys. We only growing. It's gonna get bigger. I'm excited.
Hey, did you see he got retrofit right in the introduction?
I see it.
Hey, man. Hey,
Videos, dancing.
Hold on, player. Sometimes I screw up, player. You know, hey, man.
Players fucked up.
Hey, yeah, players fucked up. Yeah. In this first day of pass. Say, man, you know, we all played, man. It's just something about that first day. Ain't nothing like it. It is nothing like it, man. Because now to me,
tomorrow tells the truth. Today was but tomorrow tells the truth.
I'll tell you about I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of this shit, man. You know, I know we all co-hosts, but you know, I like to have a little quick monologue before we get into a subject. You know, your ass always got to, spread shit and eating wings and
Motherfucker sprint.
Calm down.
I haven't sprinted in 5 years.
Calm down, Mike.
Sprinting in 5 years.
Calm down, Mike.
What you sprinting right now?
Yeah, we got a long show. We can go as long as you want to, man. So 21, what you got for Brock today, man?
Pleasure to meet you, Brock. I appreciate the love on TikTok, man. Shout out to Brock, man. Welcome to the show. Hey, I got the hard hitting questions, so I got the controversial.
You'd have come out with that Waterburger in and out one, right?
We kind of keep it light, but big fella, I gotta hit him with Walter Cronkite stuff here.
Okay.
Drake or Kendrick?
See, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never really grew up liking Kendrick like that, right? I've always been a big Drake fan, so I'm gonna say Drake, but not like us. Like I was telling Terrence the other day, because Terrence is a huge Kendrick fan. I was like, not like us has me feel like a certain way, because I'm like sitting there like vibing in that song, but it's like this is Drake, you know, and I'm a Drake fan over Kendrick any day. So that's not the only Kendrick song I like. Yeah.
And remember, like, subscribe. You know, don't forget to like. Don't forget to like. You know, if you love us, tell your friends about us. Like.